Coach, tough game here in Dallas. No Nico Lodero. How do you approach it without a player that's as important as Nico?
Hopefully we'll have Victor back and Gustav back. That'll help. Obviously you don't replace everything that Nico brings, but we can replace it in a different fashion. So whoever we use in that position, the number 9, the number 10 position, we'll do the best job they can, and it'll be a different look for the team. But there'll be a player there.
What are maybe some of the aspects or attributes that a guy like Victor Rodriguez brings to the table to maybe play that role?
Well, if he plays there, Victor certainly has a lot of the technical qualities that you need in number 10. He's always game for, playing in little pockets on either side of, the opponent's spaces. So I think he'd be a choice. I was going to mention Christian. Christian has played there as a 10 often, and there you get a little bit more power out of that position. So I would say that Victor is probably a little more similar to Nico, and Christian would give us a little bit more, work in there. Work in the sense of power and goal dangerous, because Christian can be goal dangerous from that position.
How's Kim Kee-hee doing? Is there any update on what the injury is?
MRI came out negative, so people are looking at it. Might be a simple little nerve issue or something. They're working on him now. Expect him to be ready to go.
Going back to the film, maybe today, if you did, what did you see out of Arreaga necessarily coming in prematurely to a certain extent? I don't think you were planning to put him in so early.
No. It was good. He did come in, and sometimes that's almost a blessing sometimes for the players. They don't have to think. They just jump on the field and they start playing, and you could see that was who he is. Good on the ball, good technically. I like the one tackle he had down in the corner there. Needs to learn the league. Needs to figure out how to defend against bigger, strong players. A couple of headers. He needs to just kind of, get the feel for the players that he's playing against. But he's a game kid, and he even before the game, before I knew I was going to put him in, he already had told me that he wanted to play, that he was going there not just to sit on the bench, but he actually wanted to play. So I was encouraged by those words.
Looking ahead to Dallas, they've been a little bit inconsistent this year, and they are also going to be missing some players. So what do you tell the team about a team like that, young players who are pretty dynamic as well?
Yeah, Lucci's done a great job. I enjoy watching them play. They try and play good football, good soccer. So it's always, always good to see young players being developed in the Dallas system. Lucci's just, continuing what he did already in the academy. So the messaging will be, they're missing players, but, they're still a dangerous team. They're still the home team. The expectations will be that they'll put a good team on the field, and, we'll have to be ready for any of the tactical adjustments they make because of their missing players.
Can there be any similarities to a Kansas City team that was also kind of having a bad streak, and they were also missing some players?
Well, whatever I messaged to the team before Kansas City, I threw those notes out. We're going to start again, so we're going to work on Dallas.
Brad Schmetzer a player that excels when he's got the ball in his feet and he pushes up top. How do you maybe work on making sure that he doesn't get too far ahead or
I don't know if he was too far ahead in any of the moments that I saw in the game against Kansas City. I think in the second half we were pressing, needed to get him higher up. When we brought Nuhu on, it pushed him higher up the field positionally. Look, he had his hands full with Russell, and that's a learning curve. Last year when we played there, I think Russell won the penalty and scored a goal late. So he's a good player, and we have to respect that player on that day made plays, and it'll be different when they come here. I'll just say that.
Kelvin's been more active on the stat sheet this year. He's got up to 4 goals. He's getting spinning assists and all that. What's led to that? Is it just learning the league more, or is?
No. I think Kelvin is just taking and making the most out of his opportunities. I thought that was talk about making plays. I mean, Kelvin's assist on Raul's goal was a player who wanted to make a play for his team. And Kelvin's goal scoring has come, when he's at the back post coming in late. And we can always encourage that because we have guys like Delem and Gustav that always, take up good positions defensively. So we're covered. So he's just making the most out of his opportunities.
Jordan Morris is out here doing some work. How's his progress going?
Good. I don't know if we'll quite have him ready for Dallas, but we'll get him real close. We'll tell you guys a little bit later in the week where he's at.